Hello everyone, this is Chris Rosani, also known as CJ Bricks. Definitely will be the name of my web store, my Bricklink store I should say, when I get that opened up, but not really important today. Today I'm here to talk to you about the two drop ships in front of you. On the left is the 2008 Imperial Dropship, set number 7667. And on the right is the 2019 Imperial Dropship 20th Anniversary Edition, set number 75262. The new set, the 2019 set, either my wife picked up for me or I picked up for myself, but just a cool little set. I liked it. It's basically a 20th Anniversary battle pack. You know, you got 3 regular stormtroopers and 1 shadow trooper. I think they're awesome. Very nice design. They've got great printing on them. The new, I think it's called dual molded helmets are awesome. So, and if you see, they've got the dreaded Lego stud shooters. Not a big fan of those. We'll talk about that a little bit more in a bit. But so yeah, got the 4 stud shooters. Pretty simple design, but I like it. It's pretty cool. So, and on the left is the 2008 version. Now, I didn't actually own this one originally in 2008. I actually came across it recently, back in the 1999, 2001, 2002 time frame. I was basically building sets with my kids, but this was not one of them. So this is kind of cool that I was able to come across this. There's a little story behind it. I bought a Facebook Marketplace deal for $10 to $15. It was a big bag full of Legos. In the bag was all the parts save 2 or 3 for the dropship, including 3 out of the 4 stormtroopers. So all I was missing were the stickers, 1 of the blue slope pieces, and 1 of the white stormtroopers. I had all the remaining parts. I had the shadow trooper, 2 of the regular stormtroopers, all of their old school Lego blasters. And I even had a slope piece. It was just the wrong color. It was like a really bright blue. So I ordered up the missing piece, the missing stickers, and the missing stormtrooper. And here we go. So I've got that set now. Kind of cool. And then to find out that, you know, I had most of it already. And that was really cool. So what I'm going to do in this video is kind of compare the two and show you some of the things I've done with it. And since I'm pretty new to this YouTube and editing and whatnot, I am going to use what I'm going to call the pause editing. So basically I'm going to pause, make some changes, and start rolling again. So here we go. Okay, and voila, we're back. So here's the 4 stormtroopers removed from their dropship. 2 of them get the long guns, 2 of them get the short guns, or blasters, excuse me. I think they're pretty cool. You know, this is 11 years old. These minifigures are, and I think the Lego did a pretty good job on the printing on the helmets, printing on the torsos. The basic design of the dropship is pretty cool. I really do like the Shadow Trooper. He's pretty slick. So, and pretty much everywhere I see, it's the Shadow Trooper is the pilot, but I guess it didn't really matter. They were, I believe in canon that the stormtroopers were all supposed to be pretty sharp and whatnot. So, but yeah, so here's a quick look at that. And one of the things I did do though is I picked up the Brick Arms E11 blasters. I think they are a much more realistic looking blaster. Not that there's anything really wrong with the Lego ones, but I just like the realisticness, if you can call it realistic, for a made-up weapon. But I've got the Brick Arms E11 blasters that I'm going to swap out here in a minute, and also show you what the dropship looks like when it comes apart. So let me pause you and I'll be right back. All right, and I'm back. So here we go. Here's the stormtroopers with the Brick Arms E11 blasters. I think they look so good. I'm actually going to try and grab one here and see what if I can get it to come in camera better. And then you can see also in the background there the dropship. It has the name dropship means it drops something off, which is that back piece, which is basically a support platform for the stormtroopers to sit on. So I guess the technique would be it would land, let that piece let go, and then the dropship itself would take back off again. And then the troopers could disembark, and I don't know, maybe there would be extra weapons or something stored on that piece that got left behind. So I don't know. So all right, so here we go. I'm going to bring in the old, hopefully it'll focus on that E11. I don't know if it will or not. But yeah, it's a pretty cool design. I've been buying quite a few of the different Brick Arms weapons recently, primarily for my World War II minifigs, but I definitely like these. They lend some authenticity to the system, so, or to the builds. So, all right, so there we go. There, in a minute, I'll put them back together again, and we'll bring out the other ship. So, all right, so here's a quick look at the 2008 Imperial Dropship set 7667 with the troopers back on board and their E11 blasters either in hand or, in the case of the pilot, Shadow Trooper, the blasters mounted up above. There's really not another spot to put it, so that just is a handy spot. So that's all I'm going to show you on this one right now. We're going to jump to the other one here in a second. All right, and we're back, and here is the 2019 Imperial Dropship 20th Anniversary Edition, set number 75262. So I dismounted the 4 stormtroopers, gave them their dreaded stud shooters, and there's the ship. So again, very, very good printing. I know Lego has come a long way in their printing. So you see on these guys, they've got printed legs, they've got printed torsos. The helmets are dual molded, which means there's 2 different colors of plastic in there. They've really upped their game over the years. I know there are companies that do third party basically, or after, I don't know, custom. So that's the word I'm looking for. Custom Lego minifigures, but and their printing is very impressive. But I think Lego's doing a pretty good job since they mass produce these by the, I don't know, thousands, millions. I don't know how many they sell, but so here's what they look like. Again, the Shadow Trooper's cool. I will pause this again, and like I said, I don't like the stud shooters, so I'll replace the stud shooters with the Brick Arms E11s. Thanks. All right, and we're back. So here we go. Now we have our 2019 Imperial Dropship with the Stormtroopers now have the E11 blasters, which I can't stress enough, look way better than the stud shooters. However, if you notice, I did put the stud shooters on the main dropship. I actually think they look pretty cool to be used as onboard weapons, or whatever you want to call it. I basically consider them like chaff and flare dispensers or something. I was served in the Air Force, so that comes to mind to me as something interesting that a ship would have, some kind of a chaff flare dispenser for self-protection. And you can also see, just like the 2008 model, which this is patterned after, the back Stormtrooper landing pad, weapons cache, whatever it is I don't know what they actually call it, but that detaches just like on the 2008 one. And it allows for the dropship to land, release the pad with the 3 troopers, and then fly off to do whatever it needs to, maybe provide air support, I'm not sure. So here we go with the 2019 Imperial Dropship. Love the Stormtroopers, and this is basically the configuration I will leave the ship in. I like the E11 blasters, so they'll stay on the Stormtroopers, and the stud shooters will just stay on board as, like I said, chaff and flare dispensers or something like that. All right, so I will bring back both ships here in a minute, all complete. All right, there we have it. The 2008 Imperial Dropship set 7667 with E11 blasters replacing the original Lego blasters, and on the right, the 2019 Imperial Dropship 20th Anniversary Edition set 75262 with the E11 blasters replacing the stud shooters, but we left the stud shooters on board as chaff and flare dispensers. So I guess that's about all I have to say. That was kind of my little review and kind of interesting story about getting the 2008 one. If you like what I'm doing, go ahead and like and subscribe to my channel. And I'm not a super big YouTuber, but I'm starting to do a few more videos, so I'll post something out here again soon. But if you like what you see, thanks a lot. Give me any comments on things you think I should change. But I guess that'll be it. Have a good one.